Yeah, y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what it is, man. The kid is back. The kid is back. I know they hate us, high haters. We back off hiatus. I leave old media in a dry status. Business brain, Daquandre, what's up? We out here working. I told you I can't be outworked. It's okay. Let me know when y'all find a person gonna outwork me. Okay. Man, I'm back with another stream. I am the American dream. Smash the like button. I'm like Pac said, thug life. The hate you gave little infants. It's everybody. We back. I said we back, yo. Man, we gotta get talking about what's going on in the boxing game. I'm gonna wait for the notifications to go out. Smash the like button. YouTube, they want to hate, you know what I mean? But I told you I'm gonna break this algorithm, so I ain't tripping. The money keep coming in. Look at, we already got it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. A1 Diggs just sent, he said, just because YouTube sent me a notification. Listen, I'm cleaning up. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Let me see how we sound. Yo, testing 1, 2. Listen, I'm oh yeah, we cleaning up. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Hold on. Let me see how we sound. We crispy, but a little too loud. Yo, testing 1, 2. Listen, oh yeah, we cleaning up. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Hold on, let me see how we sound. We crispy, but a little too loud. Yo, testing 1, 2. Hey yo, testing 1, 2, 3. We crispy, but I'm a little too loud. I told you we I want this to be enjoyable when I start digging in. Hey yo, testing 1, 2, 3. We crispy, but I'm a little too loud. I told you I want this to be enjoyable when I start digging in. Hey yo, testing 1, 2, 3. He said 2 boxing egos. Yeah, I took it down for y'all. The money keep coming in. We just doing sound checks. Yeah, I took it down for y'all. Yo, I'll mute it for you guys. You let me know. How's the sound? Too loud? Too quiet? Or on the scale of 0 to 10, where we at? Shout out to my man Calvin Hall. He says, welcome back, Ego. The kid is back. Shout out to Calvin Hall. Appreciate you. On a scale of 0 to 10, I got to do my sound check. How do we sound before we get into the Crawford? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know before we get started. Sounds good, a 10, an 8, a 10. All right. Y'all be lying. Motherfuckers be talking about 8 and 7. My shit be sounding good. First of all, a lot of the YouTubers get on here and they sound as garbage. Their video quality is garbage. And y'all motherfuckers be talking about, oh, it's a 6. Y'all be hating. Listen, y'all be hating. Bro, there be people on here, they don't do nothing to the sound. They don't have they using built-in microphone. Man, stop it. Them motherfuckers, and they don't got a sexy voice like mine. Man, y'all better stop. Y'all be hating, bro. Oh, yeah, that's a 2, man. Man, whatever. Bro, at this point, Bud should just hold out to October. Man. Shout out to Business Brain. Hey, Business Brain, they be hating on the Don. It's all good though. David hating. Man, I don't even know who that is, but he hating. I believe you. They want to hate so bad. Let's get to it. Oh man, it's about to go down. It's looking bad for Bud Crawford, bro. Listen. I'm going to keep saying the same thing. Gotta
ask again, Pacquiao Spence, who do you think wins that fight, Mac?
You just want me to say it, don't you? You really want me to say it?
I really would just like your opinion on the fight.
I don't give a fuck about that fight.
You don't give either man the edge to win, nothing like that.
I'm going to say it again. I don't give a crying corn's ass about that fight.
And when do you think,
I don't know if that's the right attitude. So that's Crawford's manager and trainer Bomac, and he was asked simple question about Pacquiao Spence, and he said, "What do you think about that fight?" He said, "I don't give a uff. I don't give a uck about that fight." Like, no, that's Bomac. I just told y'all. See, y'all gotta listen. Listen, they say I talk a little faster. You listen real fast. I ain't gotta slow down for you to catch up. Y'all gotta keep up with me. Come on, bro. It was a simple question by, it sounded like my dude Sean with Fight Hype. He said, "What you think of Errol Spence Pacquiao?" He said, "I don't give a uck." Then he says, "Oh, you don't have someone you're leaning towards?" He said, "I'm gonna say it again. I don't give a Nebraska corn husk." I don't know what he said. Something. Listen, I don't know, man. It's a bad look, bro. They saying sour grapes. Listen, Crawford's a good dude. Bomac's a good dude, but that's the optics don't look good, bro. So like me, I'm always conscious as a man, you know what I'm saying, and a man in the public eye and being a voice, like where people listen to what I say and all that. Smash the like button. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So as a man, like, I don't know. I'm just always cautious of how I, conduct myself, my candor and like how I get down and stuff like that. And even if I was internally, like, I'm hard-headed, yo. Like, I'm super stubborn. You guys, anybody in my family, I'm stubborn as uck. I'm super stubborn. I'm super competitive. I don't like losing. I don't like being sick. I don't like being down. I don't like being depressed. Like, that's me. You know what I mean? I'm super competitive like that. But one thing I don't like even more so is to look vulnerable and weak and like I don't know. If you ever see me broke down and cry, it had to be something like really going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to act like macho or nothing. I'm just telling you. If you ever see me and I was just like, like some YouTubers, they get on like YouTube and just start crying. I don't know. I'm not trying to act tough or macho. I have trouble with that. Like showing emotions in front of people. You know what I mean? Like that type of, like, remember when Tyrese, he was like, "Don't take my baby. What more do you want from me?" Like, why did you record this video? How you gonna record this internet is crazy. How you gonna record a video of you crying? Listen, I'm not mad people cry and stuff, but the bottom line, as it relates to that, I would, if I was internally mad that I didn't get my guy didn't get the Pacquiao fight after we told people we're gonna get the Pacquiao fight, I wouldn't let it come out like that, because I feel like it takes guts to cry openly. Block him. You go do that then. You go cry in the open then. Get Khan out of here. Don't you ever correct me. Get him out of here. You go cry in the open then. Listen, we always had these contrarian dudes in here. Oh, yeah, it takes guts. Well, you go find them guts and you go cry outside of my chat. How about that? Cry about how Ego blocked you. Ego blocked me. Yeah. Get him out of here. I'm sick of old media. I'm sick of all that. Shout out to my boy Kamal. When they hate, donate. Yeah, go cry about that. Triple G, he up in here hating incognito. He pissed that DAZN is putting an end to him robbing the bank. No more Somali warlords and Rastafarians or taco truck drivers. Yeah, he don't want to come up off. He want that DAZN bag he want to fight another Jelly Rolls or whatever, Sushi Roll, whatever the dude's name is. Motherfucking California Roll. He want to fight one of them. Bro, hell no, sushi. Yeah, more sushi, please. Bro, Triple G said, "More sushi, yeah." California roll, everybody. Bro, he wants some more of them sushi rolls, Steve rolls. You know what I mean? Deep fried shrimp rolls. He wants some more of that. That boy Triple G want that 49er roll. You know what I'm saying? He wants some more of that. He want that dragonfly roll. Get my boy Triple G some more sushi. Yeah, give him some more sushi. So, anyway, back to the Bomac situation. Even if I was mad that we didn't get the Pacquiao, I wouldn't want to be, me personally, I can't speak for Crawford or his team. I'm saying what I would do. I wouldn't want to come across as that. Like, people think you're salty, and then you put that out. Like, it was a question, the media surrounding you, you know they're curious about it, and he literally said, what you think of Pacquiao Spence? He said, I don't give a uck. Man, fuck that, bro. That to me, that I wouldn't have put that out there, me personally, because it does, like, everyone, when they heard it, y'all said he was like sour grapes and salty. Bro, it makes you sound like Rico from Belly. Nah, Errol done got that fight with Pacquiao. I don't like that shit. Nah, you remember when he was eating the banana? Remember when my boy Kane was eating the banana with the bob? My boy Kane had a bob and he was eating that banana. Nah, I'm about to drop a dime. I don't like that. Errol Spence go, yeah, big fish. He fighting Pacquiao. I don't like that. I'm about to drop a dime on Errol. I don't like that shit. That's what it makes you look like. You know what I mean? Like, me, in my opinion. Like, you about to drop a dime on Big Fish, on Errol. Nah, I don't like that. Again, ego Stradamus strikes again. I don't know what else I gotta do. I guess I gotta just keep showing y'all time and time again I'm the greatest. Like Muhammad Ali and Floyd and them. You know what I mean? Look at the ego Stradamus accuracy rating. Look at the predictions. Look at what I've said. Look at how it's played out. I told you Crawford would get to this inevitable moment where he ran out of the top-ranked style matchmaking that they could put him in there with, and fans were going to demand more and say, nah, bro, you got to fight Thurman, Porter, Errol. You got to make – he said Kane was tearing the banana up. I'm done. Y'all hilarious. I knew this. I knew it was coming. Y'all didn't believe me. I tried to warn you. I tried to tell them. Told them. Sin claimed the greatest. I don't even know what that means. Listen, block him. You can't even spell. Nah. How you gonna hate and you can't spell? I don't see how you can hate from outside the club. You can't even get in. Let go. Block him. He a rat. You fucked up when you misspelled it and then tried to come back. Nah, it's over for you. Bang. Oh my gosh. Business brain blew the man brains out in broad daylight. Woo! Rockabye, baby. I'm the new G Money. I'm Ego Brown. Listen, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, Miss Hawkins. Yeah, cancel that bitch. I'll buy another one. I'm the new Nino Brown. When it comes to this boxing talk. Yeah. Yeah. Man, can't remember my boy Wesley said, cancel that, I'll buy another one. That's what we doing to you haters all year. We're going to pour champagne on your head. Cancel that, I'll buy another one. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Shout out to Emperor. Wilder winning. Tank winning. Errol Spence winning. Old Media losing. Sucks to suck, man. Shout out to Emperor. Bro, I told you. We are going to destroy old media with extreme prejudice, right? We are going to take and overtake that existing government that y'all was used to and overthrow that, all that bullshit y'all was listening, Nas, all that other bullshit. We was coming. I told you I was coming with that West Side. Everything we did on the West Coast is that personified. One nation, I told y'all. It's looking bad, like I keep telling you. I mean, what more can I say, Jay-Z voice, when it comes to these boxing videos? Everybody says, I don't know what I'm talking about, and then it keeps happening. Like, I'm confused. Terence Crawford, and then to make that even more messed up, Bob Arum at Shakur's fight week. See, this is the era of digital mob. Like I told you, we left breadcrumbs. There are people on Twitter. There are people on Instagram. There are people at the fights. There are people on YouTubes. We did that. We left. I inspired the whole game. Even friend or foe. They all inspired by your boy Ego. I'm a pioneer when it comes to this boxing talk. I made you want to do this. Man, stop playing with me. Before they ever hit the record button, hit a mic, I was on here blessing y'all with videos, right? So I told you what it was coming to. Digital Mob, we have a footprint and a foundation over the last decade plus of doing this. And I told you the most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. And at the end of the day, it's no longer the time of old media. We did that. It's no longer the time of old media where you could just say whatever and have a couple writers in pocket say some that don't make sense, and they control the narrative because they wrote all the articles. They had the illest websites. Guess what? They come to us now. They coming to us now. Like people, I know back in the day, everybody used to go to a website to get their boxing news. But then Digital Mob stepped up. Ego's Army stepped up. Boxingego stepped up. Now you want to know what's going on? You have to come to YouTube. Bro, all the hottest stuff in boxing goes through YouTube. All of it. Now you see the articles, they copying my topics. They copying other people's interview. They got to report what's already been reported right here on YouTube. We did that. I told you, I'm Nino Brown. It's always business. It's never nothing personal. Back in the day, it used to be magazines get sent to your house and websites, right? You can no longer just say whatever. I mean, people could do whatever they want. But what I'm saying is no longer popping. It's no longer fashionable. The day I got out of jail was a mother problem to be where you was from. Ego Valley. You could no longer just say blase to the media, to the paparazzi, and then a week later say something different. That's what they tried that. Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Used to hear all this stuff, and then people have to sift and sort through the truth. Now we have daily videos, people doing daily vlogs, some people on Twitter, different types of hustle. Well, that's good. I'm always gonna eat, so I ain't worried about it, right? I'm a chameleon. But it's so much of a paper trail, you can't just go out and say anything anymore. You can't just go out and say anything anymore and not be held responsible for that in which you say. Smash the like button. Let's go, Ego. Smash the like button. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. I've been busting my ass, whether you believe it or not, remodeling, trying to get the man cave right. Y'all going to give my likes up. If you don't, and my time is not respected, deuces. It's that simple. I told you, we got way too many people in here. My time is money. So y'all better come out of pocket, or, you know, you could do it for free or you could do it for a fee. The choice is yours. I'm not letting the haters dictate what we doing. I'm just going to create the next brainchild and work on what's working. So if with the amount of people we have, if we can't make the likes make sense, I'm out. Likes or loot. Listen, I refuse to let any one of you motherfuckers, any of you, stop me from where I'm going. And we to the top. I promise you. I told y'all from the beginning of the year that this was a different year. Old media would be dust. Last year we kicked up dust. This year y'all gonna be dust. I told you. Y'all, I'll be damned if I said December 31st, 2021. I won't let anybody get in my way and stop me from where I got to go. So if you with us, you with us. You ain't with us, don't matter. You still getting steamrolled. I promise you. I told you didn't want to see me when I get like this. I'm to the promised land. I promise you. I promise you I'm to the promised land. We gonna reinvent the wheel and do all types of stuff this year. So, like I said, you either with us or you against us. Tevin said, I love watching your channel. You get truth bombs every day. Facts. Listen, I ain't got no issue with no fighters, but like I said, with the Crawford situation, it's looking like Jay-Z's partner. The situation is bleak. And some of you don't have a clue. You know what I mean? It's looking real bleak for it. Just, bro, every name that Crawford is being attached to. Okay, so let's back that train up. Let's back that train up. Ego is the man. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's back that train up, right? Bob Arum did what I told you Bob Arum does, which is create a short list, a laundry list of names, and then the best name on the list is definitely not the person who's going to get the look and going to get the fight, right? And one of the worst names or the worst name on the list will actually be the person that probably gets the fight. He's done that with Pacquiao, right? Let's just call a spade what we see. He did it with Pacquiao. It'd be 4 names: Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, or Tim Bradley 3. And you be like, man, I don't want to see that Tim Bradley 3. Surprise, it's Tim Bradley 3. You know, you say, oh, I would do Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. That's good. I'm talking about before they fought, when he was with Top Rank. You're like, oh, Errol Spence and Pacquiao sounds good. And it'd be Tim Bradley 3. It's the same thing. I told you that. Y'all can believe me, stand in my way. It don't matter. You still getting rolled over. It don't matter who. Because we here on the side, I lean to the era side of truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the side I'm on. You can act like what I'm saying don't make sense, or you can, you know, interpret it and tell me the foul in what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Bob Arum said Regis Prograis, blah, 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 blah. Regis Prograis was the best, most appetizing name on that list for Crawford to fight. But guess what? There's a small dilemma. The best name, a.k.a. Regis Prograis, the one fight that fans said out of that short list would be the best name that he could possibly fight out of that list given. Regis Prograis just came out in an interview and he says he's not fighting Crawford. And then today I made a video about it. This is why you guys got to follow my channel for the latest and greatest. This is why I get paid the big bucks. Today, Regis Prograis called out a fellow guy that probably can make 140, Mikey Garcia. Further letting you know the Crawford fight is not really on the table. Next, here's another thing. See, people think I just get on here and say stuff. I am well versed. That's why nobody can compete with me, especially when I'm sharp. Nobody can compete with me because I can backlog it and I can pull up the tapes. I can pull up the interviews and show you everything that I'm talking about. We got $3 from Daquandre. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. It says, talk your talk. I've been rocking with you since 2015. Likes or loot, put some respect on Ego name. Absolutely. Let's go. People think I just bump gums. I'll pull all this up right now and destroy you. But listen, instead of wasting my time, since I know I can easily destroy anybody who resists, let's make a wager. Let's get a jackpot going to further the channel. So either I'm going to be embarrassed, like by getting proven wrong, or we'll have a jackpot and then that jackpot goes to the channel. How about that? I'll put money up. If you doubt what is being said to you, I'll match, and then y'all create a jackpot. We'll put it in an escrow. And then if what I'm saying is not true or provable, then the winner get the jackpot. Yeah, I guarantee you, y'all don't want to play that game because we already getting the money. And I know I ain't wrong. Let's see who want to play, bro. See, certain things in boxing, people are like, oh, I disagree with this. There's nothing to disagree with. How you disagree with the truth? You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying Shaquille O'Neal is tall. There's nothing to fucking disagree with. He's tall. He's taller than the average person. The average person would look at Shaquille O'Neal and say he's tall. See, that's the BS in boxing, where people think that certain things are subjective. Certain things are subjective, like who has the most skill and all that. Certain things are just what it is. Certain things are just set in stone. This is this. There is no gray area. Is what it is. Like either Bob Arum said what I said he's saying and I can prove it, or you can prove me wrong. How about that? Some things just are. Some things just are what they are. So like I said, I'm ready to put, I'm Ego Ali. I'm ready to back up every word I'm saying. Who want to step to the new Muhammad Ali of boxing talk, huh? I'm ready to back up. Rumble, young man, rumble. Who wanna step up and get flamed up like your pops used to? Who wanna go against the Dawn, bro? I'll show you every word of what I mean. Bob Arum said Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis, they just told, but hold on. They have articles about it. They just told Bomac to his face that Regis listen, all right, I'll give y'all a freebie. Listen.
You know, Pacquiao Spence, who do you think wins that fight, Bomac?
You just want me to say it, don't you? You really want me to say it?
I really would just like your opinion on the fight.
I don't give a fuck about that fight.
You don't give either man the edge to win, nothing like that.
I'm gonna say it again. I don't give a crying corn's ass about that fight.
And when do you think, we're hearing Terence coming back in October, whether it's Zepeda or Prograis, what are your thoughts on Terence coming back?
Terence will come back with a fucking vintage and a chip on his shoulder. So all you motherfuckers better watch out.
I just spoke to Regis last weekend. He said that there's no way he's coming up to 147 for that fight. He said he still has business at 140. Where do you think that leaves Bud? Maybe a short list of possible opponents, or who would you like?
I like to see him fight you.
I don't think I can make 147.
Boo! Where they at? Where they at? I'm the new Destiny's Child. Where they at? Where they at? Bro, he said, Bud, I want to see Bud fight the reporter. What? Bro, these were like simple questions. He said, Pacquiao Spence, what's your thought? He said, I don't give a about that. How you, okay, you're a champ, your fighter is a champion in the division. Errol's a champion. They might fight for an extra belt. Pacquiao, respected. It's a big fight in the division. How you don't care about it? And then the other reporter said, oh, who Crawford in October, who is it going to be? Zepeda. Bob Arum told us Zepeda at the Shakur fight or Prograis. And then the other reporter jumped in and said, I just personally talked to Regis Prograis. And he told me he has business at 40, wants a strap at 40. His body can make 40, and he's not moving to 47 straight away. And he says, so who would you want to see him fight? So the walls are closing in on the conversation because Prograis's out. Arum threw Prograis in the fold, but then that's been quickly shot down. Regis Prograis literally said, man, get my likes up. I'm cooking y'all, bro. Get my likes up. Listen, likes or loot. Likes or loot. I'm killing y'all. I'm killing y'all. Hold on, likes or loot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Yeah, y'all gonna pay me. Y'all gonna pay me for this good job we doing. Listen, it's like you go to Uber Eats or something and they deliver your food, it's hot and tasty. You gonna pay them a tip. You gonna give me my tips. Listen, this is like Uber Eats. I'm delivering it to you fresh. Yeah, you gonna likes or loot. Yeah, y'all gonna all pay me. I promise you. I'm gonna make boxing pay me. Yeah, I'm gonna make them pay me. I'm gonna make them call me pretty. We got a $20 rumble, young man, rumble. We got a $20 cash app from Richard Fields. Richard, appreciate you. I gave a like and some loot for the digital mob. Let's get it, digital mob. Back to the conversation. Listen, shout out to people like Richard and A1 Diggs because they keeping the chat alive. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So, Bomac, he said Crawford's going to come back with a vengeance with a chip on his shoulder. Why, though? Like, a chip on the shoulder because of you guys. He blamed, the media. But how is it the media? How is it the media's fault right now? Because you're the manager and in Top Rank and in Team Crawford as a whole, they can't deliver the fight that he wanted or the fans want or whatever. How is he going to come back? See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people in life have a lot of misdirected anger and energy. You know what I mean? Bob Arum throwing Crawford under the bus and they're like, oh, that's just Bob. Team Crawford collectively basically swept it under the rug. Like, oh, that's just Bob being Bob. Bro, and then they talking about fighting YouTubers and, I know he's probably being facetious. I mean, I don't know, but I assume he's not really trying to see Crawford fight a YouTuber. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, how you angry with YouTuber? Like, the dude asked a question, and it's a legit question. He says, I talked to Regis Prograis. He said he's not fighting y'all. So what are the other options? And you like, yeah, I want to see him fight you. Man, what? What? Bro, that's a legit question. He said, who's Crawford going to fight in October? Since Bob threw out Regis Prograis, like your boy Ego Stradamus, the king of all things, said, it's not going to be Regis per his own admission. He said he's gunning for Mikey Garcia. He wants Josh Taylor rematches. He got business at 140 still. His body's not ready to move up. So it's like, how is Bud's team angry at everybody else but his team for not producing this? And it's like, they talking about, oh, he got a chip on his shoulder. Like, imagine Deontay Wilder. Bro, Wilder should have a chip on his shoulder because he's been wronged. Terence Crawford hasn't been wronged. I have given my full-fledged, whether you believe it or not, I don't care. I've given Crawford my full-fledged, undivided attention and support. But now it's getting to the point where you're not getting any of the fights that further the pound-for-pound conversation. Meanwhile, Errol Spence is. Meanwhile, Canelo is fighting 2-3 times and at least fighting people in the top 10. You know what I mean? Like Kovalev, even though he was washed, he was still Kovalev. You know, it's still that Kovalev, especially since Canelo was moving up, even though I think that fight was FAF, it's still a Kovalev. It's better. Kovalev, put it this way, Kovalev has done more in his career than Mean Machine. Period. And so on and so forth. Everybody, all of Errol Spence's recent opponents have done more in their career than any opponent Crawford has fought, probably ever, but definitely at welterweight. Who disagrees? Who disagrees? Who want to rump with the big dog? See, listen, there's a lot of people that are pulling for Crawford, right? So they let themselves be blinded by what's happening. He's not getting, just like Demetrius Andrade, somehow, some way, hey, y'all got to get the likes up. I see YouTube is playing with me. Listen, y'all got to get it up. I tell you how I can do these streams. Likes or loot. I'm not going to go hoarse and have my voice all crazy doing these long-ass streams. Y'all better get it up. Y'all better, it's just like Andrade, though. It's the same kind of situation. Listen, I'm going to give y'all a second. I'm going to drink some of this water. I'm going to give y'all a second to get the likes up. Like, it's like misdirected anger. Angry at, well, how are you angry at YouTubers or me or whoever for saying this stuff? What do you disagree with? You know what I'm saying? How you going to just be mad at, like, what am I saying that's invalid? My boy Boss Red, $5, appreciate you. Bomac saying I want to see him fight you is like when AJ told the fans to fight Wilder. I forgot about that. AJ a fool, bro. AJ the Crip. He's a fool, bro. He's like, I ain't fighting that country Bama. You fight him. You please. He's not allowed in my ring. It's my time and my ring. I will not fight that hooligan. Bro, he sure enough, AJ sure enough did say that. That boy AJ told the fans to box with Wilder. Shit. I ain't fighting that crazy motherfucker either. You see how you're looking at Fury? Oh my God. Bro, I'll never fight Wilder. Bro, Wilder could steal my girl. I ain't gonna fight him though. Nah, I ain't gonna fight him. I'm like, man, she basically like both our girls, Wilder. That motherfucker be swinging with them long ass arms. Hell no. So I heard you had a problem with me stealing your girl. Ego. Man, you know I was just playing. Man, the bitch, she like both of our girls. We just go keep her at your house. Yeah, let her. She told me she always wanted to go to Alabama. Bro, I'm gonna let Wilder have that. Man, ain't no pussy worth no casket. You see what I'm saying? What if I had brain damage and shit? I'm like, what a fight. Bro, what if I fought him? Listen, what if I fought him and I'm a vegetable? How am I going to do the watch party and shit? Bro, I got brain bleeds and shit. Nah, bro. It's not worth it. Ain't no pussy. Like Snoop said, ain't no pussy, bro. Worth me getting burnt while I'm up in it. And that's realer than real deal Holyfield. Bro, what am I going to do if I'm a veggie? If I'm peas and carrots? Listen to me, goddammit. If I'm peas and carrots, how am I supposed to do what I'm doing? How am I supposed to? The money keep coming in. Bro, how am I going to? Imagine me saying the money keep coming in and I have brain bleeds and shit. Like, I'm peas and carrots. You see what I'm saying? Smack the light. Bro. And the fucking left side of my brain don't work and shit. Like, hell no, bro. Bro, how am I gonna brag the money keep coming in, motherfucker, with a brain hemorrhage? The money can't come in. Motherfucker, like, nah, y'all trying to have me try to do impersonations and I'm slurring my words and shit, punch drunk. Fuck y'all. Get to the chopper. Like, that sounds nothing like Arnold. Like, why? I'm trying to hit the Denzel with a brain bleed. Like, fuck y'all. Oh, you motherfucker. Can't get on me. I'll have you in Pelican Bay. The shoe program, nigga. Bro. Bro, how am I going to hit the trading day? Wilder gave me a brain bleed. Got me slurring and shit. Like, bro, hell, I'll never fight Wilder, bro. What y'all talking about? I'll fight Fury before I fight Wilder. I'll punch Fury love handle, cuz. No, for real, bro. I'll try to hit him with that. Bro, I'll try to hit him with that body shot, bro. Bro, I'll try to hit Fury in that. Remember when Van Damme in Bloodsport, he said, Chun Li, he's sweet in the gut. Go for the gut. Hey, Frankie, what are you doing? Bro, I'll try to clip Fury. Bro, it's either going to work or it ain't going to work. But I ain't fighting Wilder. Business Brains thugging, bro. Shout out to Cedric Bridgewater. Bob says no money in the fight. There obviously is. Bro. Hey, it's getting lit in here. Listen, smash the like button. It's lit. Smash the like button if it's real lit in here. You dig. Hey, Charles Baker, I ain't repeating that. Nah, please don't. I ain't gonna read that. Because then they're gonna have all these rights groups on me. Nah, bro. I wasn't even going there with it. I'm just saying, me personally, if something was wrong with me. Nah, I ain't repeating that. Y'all finna have fucking all these motherfucking BLTs and PETA and all these people mad at me. Fuck that. Listen, we spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Bro, YouTube really ain't letting the lights go up and the stream is lit. Whatever. We just gonna keep chucking away. Bro, wait, I got heat coming. Wait till tomorrow. I got heat, cut. Listen, cuz, I got heat. Wait till tomorrow. The video's gonna be jumping tomorrow. Hey, my boy Carl said, Boxingego, Mark Breland water. I'm effing dead. That Breland Cosby. Hey, that was so funny earlier, bro. That boy Breland had that cloudy ass water. Yeah, Robert. Sip water. Bro, look at that look at the Wilder water. Bro, he put some milk and magnesia in there or something. Bro, they was showing it like this. I'm like zooming in. Nah, that shit look like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know when you eat the cereal out and it's just milk and cinnamon toast? Bro, that's that Breland broth. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know when you eat the cereal out and it's just the little Cinnamon Toast Crunch remnants mixed with the remainder of the milk? Bro, that's what he was feeding Wilder. That Mark Breland broth. I would like to put the drink in the corner for the Fury part 2 with the rematch. You'll see. Y'all crazy. Bro, he put that milk of magnesia. I don't know what that, it just looked crazy. That man got water from Mexico and fed it to Wilder. Wilder was like smoky. Man, as soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. Next thing I know, I woke up in Debo Pigeon Coop. Bro, Wilder was in Debo Pigeon Coop. Look what he took the mask off and he was blinking it. I really remember, see, I wasn't doing Boxingego watch parties back then. But I remember seeing it and I was tweeting it. And I was like, what's wrong with Wilder? Because he was damn near doing like Joshua was doing. Man, Mark Breland hit him with that Breland broth, that Campbell's good. Sip some of this Breland broth, nigga. Yeah, Robert, nigga. Bro, he hit him with that stinkmeaner sauce. But whatever. Bro, my likes haven't went up in an hour. What the hell? Nah, I'm violating. It ain't been that long. Yeah, Robert. Yeah. Wilder sip this one. Bro, Wilder looked funny that fight. Evander Holyfield was basically saying that too. Man, y'all full of shit. Y'all know. Y'all know what it is. Why would Fury try to... Man, hold on. Y'all gonna get me hot. Y'all gonna get me hot. Anyway, back to Crawford. No, listen, because I'm gonna go sideways. Because y'all know. Why did a man try to leave from the fight so expeditiously? Like he was trying to do... He just told you Wilder would knock out Joshua in a round. That's what he told you. So why you want to fight the mother ucker that gets beat by Wilder instead of just fulfilling your contract and then still fighting him? You see what I'm saying? I think Bud let too much go by. You right about Aram, though. I ain't even got to the good parts yet. I'm just doing the easy work. Bud good, no say, no, it looks like. What? That motherfucker speaking Spanish? Hold on, what did he say? He said, no say, como te llamas. What did he say? Bud good, no say, now it looks like. Bro, I don't know. That man was... that man bilingual in the chat. That man said, Bud no say, hey, pay they. Bro, what are you talking about? You got to rewrite that. That motherfucker sound like Canelo and shit. He said, no say, perro, Bud, pay they. You want pay they. I know, Bud. Like, bro, what the hell? Bro, y'all, listen, if y'all on my chat, y'all got to start doing some spell check. Y'all hurting me trying to read this stuff. T Bonafide, what's up? I can't read this shit, y'all. He said, sí, pero Bud no sé, montar en bicicleta, yeah, yes. Like, bro, what the fuck is yes and what it, man, whatever. You lost me at the last part, bro. He sound like Danny Garcia speaking Spanish. Remember when Danny's like, sí, pero no sé, sí. Only England anyhow. Bro, see. Remember when Daddy was trying to embrace his Puerto Rican roots, and they was like, "Oh, say something in Spanish, Danny." He said, CK, CC whinings. You see. He's like, CKC. Like, nah, bro. Come on, bro. Listen, I'm the best when it comes to boxing talk. Pay they. You want pay they. I know that. Bro, I need Canelo to release their ringtone. I want that on my phone. Like when YouTube, Google pay me, I want to hear that Canelo ringtone. You know what I'm saying? Is that Canelo? Can you drop a ringtone? I'll buy it for 99 cents, like back in the day. Like, Payday. When that direct deposit hit, payday. You want payday. I know that. Nah, let's get it. I need that Canelo ringtone. Canelo, if you want to make some money, team up with your boy Ego, and we going to go take it back to 2003 and slang. We going to slang them ringtones. Canelo, call me. You know what I mean? Payday. You want payday. I know that. Bro, that shit was so funny. The Canelo did when the Canelo was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Hey, I like Andre, I like Canelo, but that was funny. Stockton, 209, let's go. I was born ready. Bro, I like English Canelo. He a problem. He's saying all cuss words. They taught him all the cuss words first. That's sure enough how you learn another language. Because when I started learning some Spanish, they taught me all the bad shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I learned all the bad Spanish words. I didn't know how to say nothing good. It sounded like I had Spanish Tourette's. You know what I mean? Chúpame. Pinche perro. Bro. Bro, they taught him all the bad words first. They're like, this is how you say fuck. Try it. Canelo's like, fuck. Good job, Canelo. Say it 30 times a day. Fuck. Bro, Canelo practicing all the he sounded like Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, fuck. Shut up, Beavis. Yeah, fuck. He was at the crib practicing. Let's go, Canelo. Okay. Bro, you practice all the the English cuss words. I am the great Cornelio. Need TP for me bungo. Yeah. Like, shut up, Beavis. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. I am the great Cornelio. I am the great Canelo. Need TP for me bungo. I'll be good. I'll go to hell for these jokes. Yeah, let's go. Oh, man. Canelo sound. Nah, y'all wildin', bro. Let's go. Y'all tripping right now. Oh, listen. Back to the Crawford stuff. Listen, I knew I wasn't going to lose my spot. So that was Bomac. But listen. Payday. You won't pay. I know that. I hope no one just joined the chat. We're going to be like, get the out of here. It's my night. Listen. Shout out to Greedy Grove. Y'all got to get the likes up. Stop laughing. See, y'all know people be coming to my chat. They're like, get back to the boxing. But y'all don't help me get back to the boxing. Y'all just keep doing it. Like the Billy Joe Saunders eye jokes. I spy with my little. Y'all don't help me stay focused. And then you expect me, this is my lane. And you wonder why I'm not focused. All right, I'm about to focus. I'm about to do like a Ford and focus. All right, hold on. Okay. Do you want to know what Bob Arum said is the greatest fight that Crawford can make? That Crawford, listen. I ain't playing no games. I'm back on. All hands on deck. Shooters. Do you want to know who is the best fight that Crawford can fight right now? You on that Henny? Nah, I ain't drunk, bro. What? Listen. What is the best fight in all of boxing universe for Canelo? For Crawford. Excuse me. Always blame it. Kenya, it's y'all. Y'all be doing it. I be minding my own business. I be like, hey, guys, let's keep it business. Y'all treat me like a substitute teacher. You know, bro, remember when that substitute teacher came and couldn't get no respect in the class? He'd be like, open your books to page 6. Shut the fuck up. Bro, we was bad. People throwing shit at the teacher. Bro, you ever have like a punk ass substitute teacher? And then everybody just disrespect them. I know, I don't know what school y'all went to, but bro, we could tell when the substitute teacher wasn't really built for this. I remember when you went on Derenchenko's eyes. Come on, why y'all bringing up old stuff? You know, like as kids, we was terrorists, so we could tell when the substitute teacher wasn't built for that life. You know what I'm saying? So we would be like, shut up. People throwing papers and stuff when they turn around. And they're like, come on, goddamn it. Whoever threw the paper, your mom's a hoe. Okay, some people said Thurman, Porter. LJ said Porter. All right, I'm back on business. Thurman. Listen to what Bob said was the best fight. I had a sub come in and beat my friend ass. He went to jail. Nah, what? Damn, that's crazy. The substitute wasn't playing. That man had Michelle Pfeiffer, Dangerous Minds. Bro, you had a substitute. Man, what? 21 Jump Street ass teacher. Yeah, 21 Jump Street. I'm going to jump your ass in it, bro. Listen, Bud might as well fight Steve Farhood. Nah, listen. Y'all saying Thurman and Porter? Nah. Listen to what Bob Arum, Crawford's current promoter, says is the greatest fight for him. Look. Listen.
Crawford's biggest fight out there, as I see it, is Josh Taylor.
And maybe Teofimo one day moving up.
And Teofimo moving up, yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
What? 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 Hey, bro. Bro, he just said Crawford's biggest fight that could be made is not Errol Spence. Is not, I want to, it's up to my promoter, Bob Arum, not Keith Thurman, not Sean Porter, not Virgil Ortiz, not Jerron Boots Ennis, but Josh Taylor, or maybe Teofimo, 135-pounder. What? What? Nah, bro. Arum, I don't, maybe he thinks Crawford is going to leave, or he's unsure if he's going to leave, so he just in his I don't give a uck mode. Bro, come on, bro. You know that ain't the best fight for him out there. And here's the thing about it. Bob Arum ain't going to make Crawford versus Josh Taylor. One, Josh Taylor, not next. Josh Taylor got to fight his mandatory. So that's not even going to happen. Two, if it's uncertain, I don't know Bob Arum, what he feels, but if it's uncertain if Crawford will stay or go after October, he's not going to feed Josh Taylor in a fight he could lose. I know he's confident and thinks he can beat Crawford. Bob Arum is not going to even allow that, because why would he allow somebody to take his undisputed champion scalp and then go off to PBC or DAZN or MTK and leave Top Rank? He would never do that, bro. So Crawford is pretty well ucked. He's pretty like who? So Regis, listen, this is all true. Regis Prograis said it's not gonna be me. Regis is calling out Mikey Garcia, which is a feasible fight, probably for PBC to make, or a Triller, right? Nobody beat Crawford. Block him. What the hell does that have to do with anything I've said? Bro, this man got a shirtless picture in a public restroom. Man, what the hell? And then he come in talking about something that no one else is talking about, bro. Bro, this man got boxer briefs showing and a shirtless picture and then came in on his own time. Man, Crawford beat them all. We're not even talking, bro. Beat who? Zepeda? Yeah, of course he'll beat him. Nobody want to see that shit. Arum is the biggest capper. If Bud resigns, he's a moron. Man, I ain't gonna call the man names, whatever. It is looking bad, bro. How come no PBC fight? Let's call it what it is. How come no PBC fighter has to do this to get a big fight? Boop, boop. How come no PBC fighter has to do any of this? They don't have to clout chase. They don't have to scream. They don't have to stalk. Like, bro, B-Hop told Demetrius Andrade to stalk Canelo. Bro, Canelo is, you don't even have the money. Listen, no disrespect to Andrade like that, but he don't got the money to stalk Canelo. The man is making crazy money. He's on his honeymoon in Ibiza and all this shit. You don't have the money to stalk him. Because how you going to fly to all these elaborate... Canelo's pulling up in Wraiths and Bentleys and Lambos and stuff. You don't have enough money to keep up with all the places he's going. You look at Canelo and his wifey, you know what I mean? His wifey, they traveling everywhere. They traveling everywhere, bro. So Andre, you don't have the money to stalk Canelo because he be moving. Canelo be on a golf course and then he be in France the next day, bro. Canelo be moving. How come PBC fighters do not have to do this to get on pay-per-view, to get a big name? Tank Davis is on pay-per-view this weekend. I'm buying it in a good fight, even though old media is hating. He didn't have to moon people. He didn't have to show his ass. He didn't have to cry. He didn't have to stalk Mario Barrios. He didn't have to do none of this. He didn't have to taunt him. He didn't have to jump in the ring at his last fight. He didn't have to do nothing. He got the big fight pay-per-view. I'm buying it. Charlo brothers, they didn't have to do nothing. Jermell fighting Undisputed next month. He didn't have to do nothing. He just, hey, you want to fight Castano? Sure. All right, I'll see you July. That's it. Errol Spence did, bro, he didn't even post. He had like 2 posts the whole year. And then the third post was, hey, I'm fighting Pacquiao. Man, what the hell? How you post 2 times prior, and one was when his old coach passed away, and then your third post is, hey, I'm fighting Pacquiao. I see y'all in Vegas. Man. Explain this to me. But then Bomax being asked about Pacquiao Spence, 2 guys that Crawford said he wanted to fight. And then now Bomac is saying, I don't give a F about none of that. I want him to fight y'all. Like, what? How is it our fault, bro? Like YouTube or whatever. It's crazy, bro. Like I said, misdirected anger. Bob Arum said Josh Taylor is the best fight for Crawford. I'm done. That's not the best fight for Crawford. You know it. So the best fight for Crawford, listen, how come the best fight for Crawford, the A side, is a person in a different division? But then Jermell Charlo, the best fight for him don't have to be someone moving up from 47. The best fight for Errol doesn't have to be someone moving up from 140. The best fight for Cool Boy Fulton doesn't have to be somebody coming up from a Newz division. You see the pattern? Do you guys see a pattern? How come Chris Colbert was supposed to fight Gamboa? That fight got canceled because maybe Gamboa didn't want none. Right? They replace it with King Tug, which is arguably, and I don't even think it's really arguable, a better fight than the Gamboa fight at this current juncture. I mean, what are we talking about, bro? I just call what I see. Chris Colbert versus Gamboa, that was cool. He just fought Arboleda, so I wasn't tripping. Gamboa pulled out, and he fighting King Tug. Now I get to see how he does with King Tug versus Gary Russell, because Gary Russell was doing good, looking sharp, but he kind of got tired towards the end. So I want to see how Chris Colbert does. That's a tougher fight probably than the first fight, the Gamboa fight. At this point, this current Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? Gamboa, Devin Haney beat him easy, and then Tank stopped him in the 12th, and his leg was supposed to. So this is at least this is an able-bodied person without that. He's not the same age, and he don't have like recent injuries and losses to Devin and Tank and all that, and then previous losses to Crawford and stopped against Robinson. Castellano quit. You know what I'm saying? So King Tug, that's a good fight, bro. PBC's like replacement fights are being better than some of the other promoters' actual first fights. Chris Colbert, King Tug, man, that's heat. That's heat. That's, like I said, it's very arguable that's better than the first fight. And my man Luis said it's much better. See? Try to tell you. The only people, see, listen, this is why people got to put up a bunch of fronts. They hear what I'm saying. They're like, oh, you're a PBC lover. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't have to love or hate. I'm telling you what I see. I don't care about whoever's doing. It's like Dave Chappelle got a joke. He said, man, I did a deal with Coke and Pepsi. Someone said, what tastes better? He said, I don't care. Whoever just paid me. Pepsi paid me last. Pepsi tastes better, motherfucker. Bro, I'm a boxing fan. I'm going where the hottest boxing fights are at, and that's it. I don't care whose network is on and all that. I care about the actual boxing. And PBC got heat, especially right now. But people try to have this they try to make you feel a type of way because you're speaking the real. You can't make me feel a way. I know in my heart what I'm saying is accurate. True to me, at least. You see what I'm saying? This is a compelling. I didn't even know who Inoue is fighting. Inoue is a beast. But who the hell is the guy? He fighting some random Filipino dude. Who is that? I really don't know who that is. So that's just what it is. So I don't know. I don't know what Bud's gonna do. And then Jose Zepeda, how do we go from Jose Cito Lopez to Jose Zepeda? Because if I had a choice between the two, I'd rather see Jose Cito Lopez than the Zepeda fight. So it's like, how does Zepeda and Jose Ramirez come? I'd rather Jose Cito Lopez versus Crawford than Jose Ramirez and Zepeda, because they're both coming off of, in my opinion, losses at a lighter division. Hank Lundy really beat Zepeda. So why would I ever want to see that? So I can't wait to see what Bud's next move is. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see who he signs with, if he resigns, if he leaves. I can't wait. It ain't no skin off my back. Ain't no sweat off my back. Bud is Tim Bradley 2.0. That's not even a good one, because at least Tim Bradley came at a point where Top Rank had quality guys at 40 and 47. So Tim Bradley, quiet as kept, he has a great resume. He fought Casamayor. He fought Diego Chavez. He has 3 fights with Pacquiao. So Bradley's not even a good example, because he actually got Pacquiao. Not once, but 3 times. He got Jesse Vargas. You know what I mean? He got Diego Chavez. He got Ruslan Provodnikov. He fought Casamayor and Devin Alexander. So he got big fights and opportunities. You know what I mean? He fought the dude from Argentina. I forgot his name. Luis Carlos Abreu or whatever. So Bradley got the names. He fought Brandon Rios. Bud is not getting them type of names. Man, if Ruslan was on a tear, you know what I'm saying? If Ruslan, who he was when he fought Bradley, I would like to see him fight Crawford. I wouldn't have no problem. But it's just 2 different eras, you know what I mean? That was before Bud had moved up. So, I don't know. Like I said, I ain't going to speculate. I don't know what he's doing, what Bud's going to do. But I can't wait to see. Because, again, I smell a rat too. I smell a rat. But Business Brain, I smell that rat too. Everybody, if you smell a rat, put RITC. Rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Hey, rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Everybody type RITC if you smell that rat. Bud fighting at the Nebraska swap meet. Now, y'all going in. Oh my gosh. Ego are confident that Bud actually wants these big names. Are we confident? Aram gets a lot of the blame. It's justified. However, I am still not sure Bud wants these. Man, I'm blaming everybody. Everybody in concert. I don't know. You're complicit. You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody do a drive-by and you was driving the car. You're going to go down too. I don't know who's pulling the strings and all that. So it's all of them. It's his whole team ain't getting them the fights. You see what I'm saying? Oh, they smelled a rat in the chat. Business Brain, get him. I know you know which one it is. So Business Brain, I'm going to let Business Brain, I'm going to sick Business Brain on him. They smelled a rat in the chat. Hey, rat in the chat. Rat in the chat. Man, I knew I smelled a rat. I smell a gnawing, seething rat. Yeah, I knew I smelled a rat. Business Brain gonna get him. I posed the question to y'all. At what point do we start looking towards the fighter for the predicaments that they are in? Smash the like button. That's a question to all of boxing. At what point do we look at the fighters and look at the position they're in and what they can or can't get and look at the fighter and say, okay, why are you in this situation? You see what I'm saying? At what position? Let me know. Let me know at what point does the actual fighter get held responsible for the decisions that they make as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know how the saying goes, it takes two to tango? But a lot of these fighters, they're in the position that they're in because of decisions they make. So, again, at what point do we look at Demetrius Andrade or Terence Crawford and say, hey, bud, like, you know, there's some things that you probably could have did different. And had you done those things different. Now, there has been some BS, like Demetrius Andrade, I do think at 54 and 60, you know, especially 54, he did call out Canelo. He did call it blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, sometimes high risk is high reward. Floyd Mayweather left Top Rank and had to make that decision that he felt was most impactful. You see what I'm saying? He felt that I'm not getting what I want in this situation, so I'd rather create a new team that can fulfill my vision. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes in life, you got to make, this is not just boxing. This is life. You got to make those executive decisions that benefit you. And then if you're complacent or you don't want to look at that, then you got to be held responsible and accountable, as Ricky said. You got to be held accountable for part of the positions and situations you're in. How is that not a thing? How can we not look to you and say you could have did something different? That's why I told you this year on my channel, I'm not trying to blame nobody. I got to reach my goals. I got a lot of goals for the channel and I will reach them. You know what I mean? So it's not about blaming people, and it's not, sometimes you just outgrow certain relationships or people. It's cool. Ain't no love lost, but sometimes you got to do what's right for you. See, Bud Crawford, here's an example. I'm the king of analogies, so let me hit you with another analogy. The boy Cameron Renfro, my guy, $11. The money keep coming in. He says, sup, Ego, who would you like to see Jamal Charlo fight next, Jaime Munguia or Murata? I mean, either one of them, but like Murata would be cool if he can somehow force Golovkin, if he beats Murata and force a Golovkin fight. Munguia, you know, I think he's Charlo's mandatory, so I'm good with either of those fights. He said, I personally want to see him fight Munguia. I think it'll be an explosive fight. Yeah, I mean, I bring that back to Texas. You have a lot of Hispanics and Mexican fans in Texas. Charlo's from Texas. The Toyota Center looked lit. He just fought a Mexican fighter in Montiel and gave him some work, you know, a decent resistance. So I definitely would like that. I would like to see Canelo or Triple G get in there with Andre or with Charlo too. But I'm gonna save because I got more to say on that. But at what point, like I said, do we hold the fighter responsible for the decisions you make? King of analogies. I'm the king of analogies. I got one for y'all. I got an analogy for y'all. Smash the like button. Terrence Crawford, to me, this is the analogy for y'all. Terrence Crawford seems like the gifted track star in high school, and he gets a full ride scholarship. Let's say he's from Nebraska like he is. He's a gifted track star, and he gets a full ride scholarship to another state to run. That particular school has the best, bar none, the best track and field program, right? The best. But it's in California. It's in Southern California. So a nice place, great weather, great food, great women. Crawford gets a full ride scholarship. This is an analogy, people. But Crawford has a lot of buddies in his high school that they didn't excel in sports. They're doing whatever they did or whatever. And they're going to Nebraska Community College. That's like Crawford saying, hey, man, my people are right here. I'm from Nebraska. All my friends are going to the community college in Nebraska, Nebraska Community College, NCC, and turning down the full ride scholarship. You guys see the analogy? In life, you can't not do what's right for you, because the people, sometimes you call people your friends, and then like even especially like young friends, like in high school and stuff, sometimes later in your life, them people ain't even in your life anymore. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to uproot, take the risk, and it'll have a high reward. You can't go you got a full ride scholarship. Some people would pay to like be in your shoes. You know what I mean? Or try to cheat the system to be in your shoes. You got a full ride track and field. They got the best track program. Best track program. But you want to go to Nebraska Community College because that's where your people is at. And that's what you're comfortable. So it's Crawford does seem like almost like a comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? Sounds like he's in a comfort zone. He knows the people. He knows the routine. He's making cool money. You know what I mean? Good money or whatever. But this is the thing. Imagine Floyd. Floyd told you, I never made 8-9 figures until I left Top Rank. So he said I was making 6 to 8 million. And then people was probably taking a cut. So imagine Floyd Mayweather. He was probably surpassed Crawford in terms of how much he was making even with Top Rank, fighting Zab Judah on pay-per-view. But look at how much greater the money got when he became his own boss, teamed up with Al Heyman. And I don't know this for a fact, but you guys can ask PBC fighters if you see him or whatever. But I heard Al Heyman don't really be taxing like that. Like, what I mean is, like, his cut is not nothing crazy. He take like his percentage, but it don't be crazy. Like, be like 10% or something. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. That's what I heard. Like, he don't get greedy with it. Like, he wants to see these fighters thrive and whatever. So he don't just like, oh, I'm taking 90%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the, like Don King type stuff. You know what I mean? Where fighters fought and then they said they never got paid and stuff. I've heard stuff behind the scenes that's not the case. They said Al Heyman's cut, you know what I'm saying? He don't overdo it. He's not like snaky like that. That's just what I heard. Take it for what it's worth. But yeah, man, you can't go to community college just because your people, because they didn't excel in track and field. So why like hinder your dreams and what you're good at instead of seeing what it could be, because you want to stay behind because they're not gifted athletes like you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't excel at track. So you stay and go to Nebraska Community College. I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, you got to do what's right for you. Like, I wouldn't suggest anyone, see, people do this all the time. Like, they'll be in a relationship with a girl and they think this is the love of their life. And it's a relationship that don't even last. And then she don't want to move. So you make a long-term decision, and then now you break up with the chick, and now you stuck with facing regret because you had a full ride scholarship, but you stayed behind for this bimbo for this chick that you no longer even with. See, in my life, I don't have any regrets. Why would I? Good times, bad times, it made me who I am. I don't have no regrets. And I like to keep my life simple like that. I lost. I've taken L's. I've been heartbroken. I've been, left behind in certain situations. I've been broke. I've been depressed. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't regret anything because it all made me a beast. It made me into a monster. And I learned from all of it. And how can I regret anything? But some people really have regrets because they did a decision, made a foolish decision, and then now they're forever regretting it. So I don't like to dwell. I'm looking at the present and forward, the future. I don't have regrets. But I know if my career, I didn't accomplish certain things and then certain things don't work out, looking back, you're going to have regrets. You know what I mean? Because you're like, damn, if only I took this more serious, or if only I made this business decision. And like, here's the thing with a sport as crazy as boxing is you never know. You never know when it's over. You know what I mean? You could get a career. Like, look at Paul Williams. See, some of y'all don't really know boxing for real. Because some of y'all don't even know what I'm about to tell you. Shout out to Jabari Brown. Bud has to be real with himself. He knew what type of time Bob Arum was on when he re-signed. It's to the point where nobody is checking for him anymore. Damn, he just kept it a thou wow. See, that's what I'm saying. But see, there's still people in boxing, like writers and probably YouTubers and Instagram people. They're not keeping it real. They're not keeping it real. It's like, everybody likes Bud. I like Bud. Regardless of what I'm saying, I truly like Bud. I have pictures in my phone with Bud. Straight like that. I've been to his gym. I'm not saying it like what I'm saying is all business. It's never nothing personal. So, people could take it how they want, but I don't have animosity like I want to see him do bad, but I call a spade a spade. I'm just telling you what I see in the situation. You know what I mean? And that's that. No more, no less. I can't speak for it. I've always pushed for Bud to get to the pinnacle and Mount Everest and get the Pacquiao fight. I don't have to prove it. Type in Bud Crawford, Pacquiao, Boxingego in the YouTube search, and it'll bring up all the videos. And bro, I've been pushing for it. But again, some people are taking, it's like you got to keep up with the times. You got Netflix and you got Blockbuster. Netflix came with something new, mail to order DVDs when they first came out before the internet explosion. And Blockbuster laughed them out the meeting. They're like, ain't nobody want to wait for movies to come in the mail. But guess what? They're like, oh, they felt invincible. Blockbuster felt invincible because they were a brick and mortar. They said, who's going to wait to have a movie sent to the mail? But guess what? When you drove to that Blockbuster and then you went to get the Bad Boys 2 in the new release section and they didn't have no copies available versus Netflix, they have a warehouse and they just ship it to you and you get it in a day or two. People just made the adjustment and planned for it. I'd rather at least watch Bad Boys 2 because I only got this Saturday off and I'm with this girl and we want to watch it. I want to watch the movie. So Netflix started to work. And then when the internet exploded, they jumped on the streaming. Rest is history. So you got to be progressive in life and constantly evolve. A lot of people have the same talking points for Bud that they had when he was fighting Postal. But things have changed, bro. He's in a new division. New things have happened. And you have to update your outlook. And that's kind of how I am when it comes to Bud, bro. Jabari says, I am a fan of him as well. We just need to see the big fights from him at this point. He's 33. If not now, then when? All the other top dogs at 47 have had high-profile fights, but Bud. See? Shout out to Jabari. Jabari cooking. Bro, that's actual fact. Bro, listen, if you look at the lifespan, like Oscar De La Hoya, say what you want about him, his resume is stacked. He retired probably at 37. Off the top of my head, I would say it's right around 37. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Oscar De La Hoya fought who he fought it, or who fought it. What the hell? Oscar De La Hoya fought all those names that he fought and closed his career. I know he's trying to come back and all that, but he hasn't done it yet, so I'm not even including that. His window from Olympian to turning pro, Olympic gold medalist to turning pro, and to retirement was 37. That's like 3-4 years, depending on Bud's birthday. That's 3 or 4 years from where Bud is at right now. And De La Hoya fought Arturo Gatti, Hector Camacho, 2 fights with Julio Cesar Chavez, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Felix Tito Trinidad, Ricardo Mayorga, 2 fights with Shane Mosley. Who else am I missing, bro? Bernard Hopkins, Felix Sturm. What? Ike Corte, Pernell Whitaker. I think I said Felix Tito Trinidad. What? He did all that by age 37. That's a different breed of fighter, bro. Because he had all the, Fernando Vargas. Fernando Vargas, bro. Resume stacked. I said Ike Corte, Pernell Whitaker, Fernando Vargas. 2 fights with Mosley. Hector Camacho, 2 fights with Julio Cesar Chavez. Pacquiao, Floyd. Felix Sturm. Arturo Gatti, bro. That he's only a few years away from how old Crawford is. But it's not the same type of depth in the resume. Crawford is 33, so 3 years older than Canelo. And Canelo got a crazy resume at age 30. He said Fernando Vargas' resume before 30 is better than Bud's. See, that's what I'm saying. Bro, B-Hop went to prison, got a late start, and probably had the appropriate names. Because he had already been in there with Roy Jones and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's just something to think about. Definitely something to think about. And Bud is like saying he wants to fight, but he can't get him, and then not making the necessary moves to really go after and close strong. It's just like, what? Like, my hands are tied. Like, what can I say, bro? Your promoter is talking about putting you in there with Zepeda. This is a guy who really should have lost his last fight to a guy you beat years ago in Hammer and Hank Lundy. Bud stopped Hank Lundy. You see what I'm saying? Like, why are we even talking about that? How is that even a thing? How is Hank Lundy's leftovers, Zepeda, a thing? And they're not even in your division. I don't know, bro. Floyd had a better resume by 30. I mean, but that's too easy, though. That's a given, bro. Because Floyd was a champion at 21. So, yeah, I mean, that's too easy. I didn't even want to go there. But, yeah, man, it's just like, how long people got to wait? And then now his team is being asked, he's being asked about Pacquiao Spence. And he's like, man, I don't care about that. F that fight. Like, what? And then now your current promoter, is saying Josh Taylor is the biggest fight for him. So it's no wonder he's not getting Keith Thurman and Porter. Your promoter just say, listen to me, people.
Biggest fight out there.
Listen.
Crawford's biggest fight out there, as I see it, is Josh Taylor.
And maybe Teofimo one day moving up.
And Teofimo moving up, yeah.
Bro, the man just said Crawford's biggest fight is a 135-pound Tio who just pulled out of his fight or postponed it because he's sick, and a 140-pound undisputed Josh Taylor who has not done one thing at 147. And even, listen, I like Josh Taylor. I think he can scrap. I like Josh Taylor. I think he's scrap. He's not a big star, bro. Tank versus Barrios is bigger than Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. There were people complaining, affiliated with the fight, saying that ESPN wasn't promoting it. Tank Davis and Barrios, like it or not, whether you think it's for a fake belt or not, It got 1 million plus views on one episode of the shoulder programming. Bro, so now it all makes sense. Like, how are you going to get the good fights if your own promoter is telling the world that Josh Taylor is the biggest fight out there for you? Meanwhile, when Sean Porter's calling you out and Kenny Porter said he went to Bob Arum's office, they pretty much lowballed him with the $1 million offer on an interview. And then they never followed up with this. So you can tell what the issue is, bro. So I don't know if Bob's just washing his hands of Crawford or I don't know, bro. But there's no way that's the biggest fight for Crawford. So Pacquiao and Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, those aren't big fights for him. Like guys in his actual division, former champion, current champions, Hall of Famer in Pacquiao. But Josh Taylor is, man, come on, bro. And see, this is that old media marketing that stuff don't work anymore. Like just because we put you on the pound for pound list, because we say you're number one, because you have belts in today's modern era where there's a lot of politics, like Devin Haney not getting the opportunity at Lomachenko or Teofimo and a fake undisputed. It's too many politics. That stuff doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum, I'm sure if you were to further ask him, his whole pretense for Josh Taylor is because they were both undisputed. That's great. But just because it's two guys that are undisputed, if they don't have the profile, that doesn't automatically make it a bigger fight. Tank Davis is fighting for a secondary belt, but it's still, in my opinion, his fight is probably bigger than, like, I'm not talking, listen, this is going to rub people the wrong way. Crawford versus Josh Taylor, I'm not talking about boxing hardcore fans, but you have to understand the fights that go beyond are typically fights where you get some casuals and mainstream medias to partake in that too. People who don't watch boxing every day. And guess what? Those people are tuning into the faces they know, like Tank Davis, like Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul. You see what I'm saying? The fight, Josh Taylor and Crawford, is a great fight, and it will capture hardcore boxing fans. But you have to understand, it's a niche sport. There's only a certain amount of everyday willing to pay hardcore boxing fans that watch everything. You see what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, I guarantee you Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez generated less money than Mayweather versus Logan Paul. So one's a fake exhibition or whatever that don't count on Floyd's record, but it generated more money and had more attention and higher profile and took up more space on the ESPN landing page than an undisputed fight with Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez that ESPN actually was showing. ESPN wasn't showing Floyd and Logan Paul, but it was all over. It was all over their website. And that was a Showtime pay-per-view and FanMeo pay-per-view. So that's my case in point that one fight, although it was meaningful, an undisputed Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez fight, that's not how blockbusters are created. Mayweather wasn't for a real belt, and it wasn't for Floyd's resume or record, but it still had better numbers and a better turnout off of an exhibition. That's just the luck of the draw. That's how the game goes. Man, I'm cooking y'all, bro. So I got more content. Stay tuned on the channel. You dig. You dig. Man, we'll see. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me.